Hi guys, it's Thursday again, and this week we're pretty much talking about One Direction and tour in general. Now, bear with me because I do have quite a bit to say about this, just like everybody else. The first thing I want to talk about is the North American tour happening in 2012. Now, at first, this literally seemed like a gift from heaven because we'd finally get to see them in person, live, and not just on the East Coast. But when the dates did actually come, I have to say I was pretty disappointed because they wouldn't be coming to the northwest portion of our country. And there were, I think, there's 2 dates in Northern California that are within about 30 miles of each other. So you could say I was pretty peeved that the closest date to me was 12 hours away. But of course, I wasn't going to miss this, so I had to ask my mom if I could go. And at first she was like, something she always does. But then I was talking to my friend, she's like, well, you should come to Chicago. I mean, it was a joke at first, of course. But I'm like, well, might as well ask. And my mom was like, oh yeah, I'll send you to Chicago to go see your friend. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Really? Will you? What? So I got super excited and then started looking up things. And I was like, oh, VIP is $350. And then my friend was like, I'll pay for your ticket and then you can pay me back, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yes, yes, yes. But then I started looking on the VIP Nation site. And I was going through, I'm like, the Chicago date is not on this list. So here I go, from literally being on top of the world, I get to meet my best friend, I get to meet One Direction, and I get to go to a place I've never seen. But oh wait, sorry, nope, there's no VIP, so you don't get to meet them, or you don't have a guarantee of meeting them. I'm just like, are you kidding me? And Chicago, as it turned out, was one of the only, I think, 2 dates in the end that didn't have VIP. I was peeved. So I literally had to choose between, do you want to go to Northern California and with nobody, or do you want to go to Chicago and meet your friend even though you don't get to meet them? In the end, I chose Chicago because I really want to meet my friend. That was just the beginning of everything. So when tickets actually went on sale, which, can I talk about this for a minute? Who in God's name puts a pre-sale the day after you freaking announce your dates? That's dumb. That's dumb. Just no. I've been a Jonas Brothers fan for a while, and they never did that. They at least gave you a freaking week to figure out your financial whatever before things went on sale. No, One Direction said, oh, let's go the next day. Oh, Jesus crap. So we go the next day. I wake up early because it's Chicago time, because both of us are going to be on Ticketmaster to try to get good tickets. The second it turns like 10 o'clock in Chicago, it goes, sorry, tickets are unavailable. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It's been freaking 5 seconds. No. So we were literally sitting there for like, God, it must have been an hour and a half talking on the phone, trying to get these tickets. And eventually we found one ticket because we couldn't get a ticket the other way. That was a pretty decent ticket. So we're like, okay, well, at least we have one ticket. Why don't we try again on general sale? So we did that. And same thing happened again. And it was just ridiculous. I mean, eventually we found 2 seats. We got so lucky. We found 2 seats in the same row in the same section. And they're really nice seats. They're like on side shades, like right next to it. So we're incredibly lucky when it comes to that. But this is freaking ridiculous because I heard the rumor that scalpers, like, hacked into the site and took all the good tickets and then go put them all on StubHub. Do you know how freaking irritating that is? She's like, oh, do you want to pay for a $300 ticket even though we're still going to meet them? I'm like, no! I'm not going to pay $300 if I'm not going to meet them. That's just dumb. And then I had friends who went through the VIP Nation thing. I saw that. That was crap too. Because the site literally broke down as soon as the Eastern Time ones went on. And people were like, holy crap, I can't even get anything. I can't get on the site. And literally, I think nobody... Like, I saw literally that nobody got those things. I didn't see anybody. I think I have a few people who got like regular ones, but I hardly saw anybody who got ultimate ones unless they were extremely lucky. And it was just freaking ridiculous. That site needed a better server, just whatever. It was dumb. But I'm still forever grateful that they are even coming to our country. So yeah. But then we have the news that came out literally, I think it was about 3 weeks later, that they would be doing a 2013 North American tour. I'm like, what? They put up dates. Guess what? They're coming to the Northwest. I'm like, oh great! Guess what? Tickets go on sale in 3 days. Excuse me? You want me to buy tickets for an event that is a year and a half away? Are you nuts? Oh my god. So I'm like, my mother is going to blow a freaking gasket because she has to buy tickets for me to go to Chicago because it's my birthday present. And she has to help pay back my friend for the ticket that she bought me. That was like $90. So I'm like, she's gonna freaking kill me. Something. I was terrified to talk to her about it. When I finally did, she's like, well, there's no way we can pay for you to go, even though there's VIP, once again, to go see them right now. I'm like, she's like, do you want to go see them in Chicago in June, or do you want to go see them in July here, or next year? I'm like, this is freaking ridiculous. I shouldn't even have to be making this decision. You don't put tickets on sale for an event a year and a half before. You just freaking don't. Like, because of this, I'm not going to be able to see One Direction in my home state. Do you understand how dumb that is? What? You could have just waited until after your tour was over. I don't even know if you're worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if your tour is any good. Well, I know it is. You know what I mean? Like, finish one thing before you start another. Just, it's so dumb. You're working yourselves into the ground because you're doing 50 tours next year, along with this one, and you expect us to buy tickets 3 weeks after we just bought some for the same freaking price? That's just ridiculous! I've never been more angry with this band than I was then. Like, I'm still freaking mad. Like, I've been waiting forever to see them in my own state, and now I can't. While there's people here who have bought like a $350 ticket for Vancouver and Seattle, and I'm just like, I'm so pissed off. The way that all of this happened, the way that all this tour crap is going is ridiculous and dumb. And like, it makes me want to cry. Like,